Okay, so we are continuing in Megilat Ruth Perek Bet Pasuk Daled, and if you recall where we left off, we're talking that Ruth went to the field, and the Megillah tells us that it was the field of Boaz, and she went because she was a poor lady to get leket. We explained yesterday. So Boaz now sees her. V'hine Boaz ba mi Bet Lechem. Boaz comes from Bet Lechem and he goes to his field. Vayomer la kotzrim, and he tells those that are cutting in his field, because people that had fields would also hire sharecroppers. They weren't necessarily the ones doing the work. They would hire someone. They would be the ones cutting, and they would give the owner a certain amount, and they would keep a certain amount. So he told the kotzrim, and this is of course a very famous word that we say very often, Hashem Imachem, vayomru lo yivarechecha Hashem, and they told him back, yivarechecha Hashem. So what's going on over here? Boaz comes, he goes to the field, he goes to those sharecroppers, and he says, may Hashem be with you. And they tell him back, may Hashem bless you. So, Pashut Pshat, simple Pshat is, it's a way of saying, hello, Hashem shall be with you, may Hashem bless you. So, one of the Mefarshim, I think it was the Malbim, says an interesting thing. It says that the names Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yisrael, the other name of Yaakov, the last three letters, Avraham, Mem, Yitzchak, Kuf, Yisrael, Lamed, is the numerical value of 170, which is the same numerical value as the word Imachem. Hashem Imachem is with you. So Hashem Imachem is also Hashem and the Avot. Are they with you? Meaning Hashem is the Torah, and the Torah Shabbal Peh, so to speak, is the human, is the Avot. And the bracha back, Hashem shall bless you. And another connection is connection to Birkat Kohanim, is that we know that when Yaakov Avinu fed his brother the bowl of lentil soup, because it was the avelut of Avraham Avinu. So Avraham died while Yaakov was alive. How many years was Yaakov and Esav alive for? And what age was it when that happened? And the answer is 15. For 15 years, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov were alive at the same time. So 15 is the same letters, same words, same amount of words in Birkat Kohanim. It's just a side point. So what's going on in this back and forth? The Gaon of Vilna explains it wasn't just a hello and goodbye, but rather the kotzrim, the sharecroppers, were men. We explained this yesterday. Ruth, as a lady, it wasn't usual for her, but it was two women fending for themselves, Naomi and Ruth. Someone had to go and get some wheat. So Boaz sees men with one lady, and he says, Hashem Imachem, is Hashem with you? Meaning, hey, when there's two people or more men that are together, and they're supposed to be talking in Torah, Torah is supposed to be with them. And he says, there's a lady over here, I hope there's no promiscuity, I think that's the word, right? Some issues going on over here. Is Hashem with you? And they said back, Yivarechecha Hashem. Hashem is with us, and may Hashem bless you. Meaning, we didn't do any sin over here or anything like that. And actually, says the Gaon of Vilna, when they said back, Yivarechecha Hashem, they're saying to Boaz, Hashem should bless you, Boaz, with this lady. Meaning, you thought maybe there's an issue, and you said Hashem Imachem is Hashem with us. And we tell you back, Yivarechecha Hashem, Hashem should bless you with this lady. Because this lady is a tznuah, this lady is a blessed lady. She left her nation to come here. And if you remember the beginning of the story, they were all gathered there together when they saw Naomi come to Bethlehem, because they were burying Boaz's wife. Boaz now was single. His wife passed away. So they said, Yivarechecha Hashem, Hashem should bless you with her. You're single, and she's befitting for you. The next pasuk, Vayomer Boaz lena'aro nitzav ala kotzrim, and then Boaz said. Now I jumped the gun a little bit, but here we see Boaz actually asks the young lad who was like the manager of the kotzrim, lemi hana'ara hazot, to who is this lady? Is this lady married? Who is this lady? So the question also is, like, is it tzniut for now the man to ask who this lady is? Now there could have been just pashut, like, this lady's in my field, who's this lady? But at the same time, it maybe was also irregular, like we said, that she was even going to get. So who's this lady over here? But also, like, Boaz was a tzaddik, so midav tzniut, like, why was he asking? So maybe you want to say, okay, he was looking for a wife, but Rashi explains he saw two things that were different in her than other people. He saw chokhmah and tzniut. How do you see chokhmah and tzniut? So we said the laws of leket, we said was when the owner or the sharecropper is cutting the wheat, the poor people will walk behind. If they saw 3 or more pieces that fell, they can't take it. It's asur. 2 or 1, they're allowed to take it themselves. So he saw, number 1, she was a tzaddiket, that she was saying, 3, she would leave it. Some people, unfortunately, poor people, no one's looking, they would take more than 3 or whatever it was. So he saw that. Also, he saw that she was tzanua. Because if some shibulim were cut, but they were still standing, she would take it standing. And if it was lying down, she wouldn't bend down like this, but she would squat down like that to pick it up. And he saw a midah tzniut in her. That's what Rashi explains. But also, the Gaon of Vilna explains that this is, he asks who this lady is, and they're going to now answer, one last pasuk for today, and this young man, the one that was the kind of the manager of the Kotzrim, answers, Nara Moaviyahi, she is a Nara from Moab. Hashava im Naomi misedeh Moab, who came back with Naomi from Sdeh Moab. Meaning, in this pasuk is saying that she came back with Naomi to join Bnei Israel. She's a tzaddiket, and we're going to see in the subsequent Pesukim for next week that she's the one that she didn't come. She came straight from traveling to go and make sure that there's food at home for her and her mother-in-law. And she's an eshet chayil. She's a lady that's doing, and she's a lady that came from Moab to convert. And all these good things that now this person is saying about Ruth to Boaz. So we'll see B'Shat Hashem next week where this leads to. Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen ve'Amen. Rabbi Chananya ben Akashya omer, Ratzah Kadosh Baruch Hu lezakot, et Yisrael Ficha Chibah Adam Toram Shem Ne'emar, Adonai Chafetz Man Tzidko, Yagdil Torah ve'Yadir.